Friday Night Baseball now from the Big A, Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the New York Yankees and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. It's Angels baseball, and it's coming up next. Matt Andriese, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last.
And stepping in, David Fletcher. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Angels,
now the pitch.
the shortstop.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Hey, nobody.
On a good curveball, gets him swinging for out number 1. Now 1 down with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Luis Renpifo.
The right fielder.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
Renpifo.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Miller has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that doesn't.
In now is Anthony Rendon. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul, trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Grounded softly down the line toward first. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Angels are gone in order. Still no. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the DH, Shohei Otani. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away.
Otani.
Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. So interesting to see him continuing his career as a two-way player at the major league level. It's definitely always a topic of conversation around the game.
It is, Matt, because it's so rare in the day and age of specialization. Most guys at the high school or college level are asked to pick a position. You either want to pitch, you want to hit. Very rarely do you see both. It'll be interesting to see if this guy can continue to be a good two-way player.
The average right at 280 coming in. 7 homers and an even 20 RBIs. Popped him up. Sanchez has a play, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Stepping in now, Max Stassi. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He'll step in here at 275. 6 home runs and 17 RBIs. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Yankees 3 and the Angels nothing. Here's Justin Upton now. Comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good.
The left fielder.
First pitch on its way to Upton. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Fouled off. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Ready now is Michael Busch. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Busch stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level.
One down.
Hey, here we go, guys.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Throw gets him, 2 down. So now into the box is Luis Aviles. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. Angel still looking for hit number 1 in the ballgame. He comes up empty that time as he's underneath it, 0-2.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Make it 9 straight here to start the ballgame. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, David Fletcher. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
If this offense is going to be this aggressive, I'm going to expect this pitcher and catcher combo to expand the zone.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind, 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. David Fletcher is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning.
The right fielder.
That'll bring in Luis Renpifo, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And now a pitch on the way. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
6 pitches, 2 strikeouts in the inning. Hard to beat that, and beyond that, he has to feel good about the way the curveball is coming out of his hand. That was a nasty-looking pitch.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Angels go down 1-2-3. Next up, the 2-way Japanese import, Shohei Otani. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings, the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base pass if they can get somebody on.
Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
1 ball, 1
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And it's 1-2.
Plays that first now.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
At the plate, Jared Walsh.
The first baseman.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Walsh, originally from the Badger state of Wisconsin. He was taken in the very late rounds back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Well, you could tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fly ball right down the line and left. Stanton has a read on it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. 15 up, 15 down to start the ball game. 5 innings complete. It's the Yankees 7 and the Angels nothing. So now to the plate, Justin Upton. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
Here's the 0-1. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Stanton looking up, gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Justin Upton with the solo home run. Home run number 2 for him on the year, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
Ready with the 0-2. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Now
into the box now, Luis Aviles. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
No balls and 1 strike. 1 run, just 1 hit, 1 error for the Angels so far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Looking to send him packing again, and he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now. Now to the plate, Luis Renpifo. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, need a strikeout right here. Here we go.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Swings through it for strike number 2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
He froze him on the fastball there. Anthony Rendon becomes the 2nd out of the bottom of the 7th.
The batter, the designated
Shohei Otani digging in next. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Yankees lead it 8-1. Now at the plate is Jared Walsh. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
The 1-0 home. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Max Stassi is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Here we go, guys.
Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal, hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Justin Upton is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
Upton in a hole, 0-2 the count to him. Ready on 0-2. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Angels are gone in order. It's still in. And now for the Angels, Michael Busch starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Got him for an even 20 strikeouts now thus far as he's just been flat unhittable. Next, it'll be Luis Aviles. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far.
That was a good swing right there. It might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Behind 0-2 now. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
In now, David Fletcher, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty at strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
Angels down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Oh, man. So close, but yet so far. Can you imagine giving up one hit, pitching such good baseball for 9 innings, but one base hit kept him from baseball history?
8-1 is the final tonight. The New York Yankees took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Miller innings.